Trello for travel agents. My name is Dee Beck, and I am a travel advisor and Trello fan on a mission to show travel advisors how Trello can level up your business. In today's video, I am going to show you what I am most passionate about with using Trello, and that is client itineraries. So if you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. But let's get into it because I could talk about this for hours, but I'm not going to do that. I'll keep this video short just to give you a taste of what it looks like to have a client itinerary in Trello. I create this board from scratch, and I know that can sound intimidating, but once you have a board built, you can copy it and just tweak it for the next clients. This is also what I have in my Etsy shop, so if you don't want to build from scratch, you could also check there. These were clients that I had going to Iberostar Selection Palacio Maya in Cancun. So this board is something that I give them shortly after booking, and it is how we communicate. It is where we put all of our information. They're on this board. I am as well. And I just know that this is where we can go for any additional information. So we're always connected, and I don't feel like I'm being intrusive. I can just text them if I've added anything new to it, or if they have any questions, yeah, about the board, they know how to reach out and find me. I built this out with several different lists that you see here, the before you go. So, for example, this card, when they click into it, it's just a simple checklist I created for them about final payment, make sure they have insurance, and I want them to download the Iberostar app, and I link the app next to it. So these are real checklists, and I love being able to see on my end the clients actually doing them, right? The what to pack card, I love this too. You can set due dates in Trello, and it'll remind them when you set that due date for to come to this card. So I just tell them it's time to start packing. I link the weather app in Cancun. I link the what you can bring through TSA. I attach a packing list, and this was actually provided through a membership that I have called Mexperts, which is a phenomenal resource to have. And I'll talk about that again at the end of the video. And then here is that checklist I created that's just a little bit more robust on what they need to pack. I also talk about international travel and enrolling in STEP, passport control. I explain to them, how to get a passport. I link the actual passport website. I link a helpful video for them to watch. I talk about visa tax. I include emergency contacts. I really load this up so that we are giving our clients confidence in travel before they ever leave. I make a list dedicated to airport and flight information. Um, talk about airport parking, what to expect upon arrival. The flights card is really great because you can actually sync your email to Trello. And I know this works for sure on Gmail. I'm not sure about other emails. I'd have to double check. But I can send from my Gmail an email directly to a Trello card, and my clients can then have that. So I do that for their property stays, reservation, and then flights and any other confirmation emails that they would need. I want to highlight the transfer card because this is a really cool one as well that equips our clients so they know what to expect. I'll load up this description with, the whole process, the phone numbers, the tipping, the website to their transfers. This PDF I include that shows exactly how it's going to happen upon arrival, and then a checklist just that they need to set up their transfer once they arrive at their resort. And then I, of course, want to talk about, here's another email that I sent to Trello for their confirmation. Checking into Iberostar, I just give them a few things that I want them to do upon arrival. And then these graphics that I've included here are through that Mexperts membership I was talking about. I'll link it below, but it really is a phenomenal resource to have if you sell even a little bit of Mexico. I talk about property recommendations. This excursion link is really cool. We know that our clients are going to change their minds when they get into destination, right? We can prepare them as much as we can before they leave, but I also love this additional step. I let them know that if they change their mind, that's okay. This is the card to come to if they want to book anything else. And I attach my affiliate links. So I love Living Dreams Mexico for, unique and more personalized excursions. And then I can also curate a list and project expedition tailored to my clients. And then I'm going to give them that link and I'm going to plug it into here. So that way, when they're there on vacation, they'll know how to take care of it themselves, but I'm also not losing out on that commission. All right, let's keep chugging along here. I include personal recommendations to restaurants on and off property. And then I love this return to home list. I talk about what the reentry process will look like, what to expect. And then when they get home, I talk about if they want to, tell me anything about their stay, and then I would attach my link here as well for whatever, wherever you want them to leave a review. So if they have time to leave a review, please visit this website link and leave your review there. I'd much appreciate that. So I love this board. It's such a great way to communicate with clients and to keep things organized. So we're not going through emails or anything else. They just know this is where we're going to communicate from start to finish. If you don't feel like starting from scratch, I have templates, not just to Mexico, but other destinations as well in my Etsy shop, Elevated Travel by D. And anybody who does make a purchase from the shop gets invited into my Facebook group where I do additional tricks in Trello and getting the most out of your board. And here's that Mexperts membership I was talking about. I'll link it below, but I'm also going to link the Facebook group, which is completely free, that Lori Gold offers, Resorts of the Riviera Maya. And that is also a great resource to travel advisors if you have questions about Mexico. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.